What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Two Straight Guys with Jeremy and Dawna. I didn't have my mic on.
Oh,
I
well,
said,
maybe you should
"What's
keep
up?"
it that way.
Oh, whoop. Okay. Oh, wow. Y'all,
Oh,
episode 18. We only have two more episodes left for this season. Um,
oh, wait,
and
why am I celebrating? Is that sad?
that's
Are we
sad.
happy? Oh, well, we'll be okay.
Yeah, no, I'll be fine.
Just kidding. No, but I've missed you. I feel like we haven't been here in so
Well, that's
long.
because someone wanted to have possums in their house.
I do always, and forever, want possums roaming around in my house. You're correct.
So we weren't here yet last week, y'all, because Donna had possums and like legit had possums in her house.
Just one single possum. Let me set the record straight, okay? It was a chaotic morning, and I am in bed, and I get a phone call from Chris. My boyfriend works at his office in our garage. That's like where his workstation is. And he calls me and he goes, "Hey, I just want you to know that there's a possum in our garage," like kind of telling me to like not go out there because we don't want like the cats to go out there and all this kind of thing because the cats love the garage.
Oh yeah.
And
What if the cats
it,
played with the possum?
I think honestly, well, one cat would be like kind of indifferent probably, but another she would like want to like hunt it because it was a more like teenage possum, you
Oh,
know?
okay. Yeah, okay.
Like yeah, it wasn't a baby, it wasn't a huge one. It was just like a little in between, a little
Was it
teen.
friendly? Did you look at it?
I looked at it, yeah, it's so cute.
Did
I
it
was ready
smile?
to just grab it. No, it was kind of just like scared. It looked exhausted from like being scared, you know?
Oh, okay. Keep going.
But I was ready to grab it. I had these like gardening gloves and I'm like, let me just like snatch it and get it out. It was like tucked into the corner, like under our little steps going from our garage into our house. And but Chris is so protective. Just like so like not wanting me to get like bit or hurt or anything. So he's like, no, 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 let's call someone. He was really persistent and insistent. So I was like, okay. And then eventually though, it crawled out from the stairs and went under our house and it became like a bigger issue. And yeah, then we had to have someone call out or like we called someone to come out, but we called like six different places because they were like, we don't do that, call this person. And then that person was like, we don't do that, call that person. And it was fucking crazy actually. So
So who came?
eventually this guy, I don't know what his name was. Austin George something. Some guy came out and he like did a perimeter check. And then eventually he just set a little trap in our crawl space and he said, let me know if you catch anything. And we haven't yet. So he said most likely it crawled out of a little drain, but you know,
So I was
that's
looking
all.
at it and I was like, what would happen if you grabbed it? Like, let's just say like the worst case, it
They
bit
don't
you.
have rabies usually,
They
so
carry
that's
two
nice.
types of rabies.
They usually don't have rabies.
It says they carry two types of rabies. I'm reading it. It also
Oh
carries
God.
I can't even read half of these things, but the spotted fever, tuberculosis is on here, Lyme disease, salmonella's on here, leptospirasis, coccidiosis, tularemia.
Big words, big words.
Yeah, there's a lot you could have had. I also checked to see if the
So
cats can get it, and they said that if a cat has a tick from uh, from a possum, that it could get a disease from it.
yeah, that makes sense. That's but is that like because of the possum or is that because of the tick?
Well, the tick comes from the possum.
Oh my God. Actually, at my work, there was a dead tick in the break room.
I haven't seen a tick in a long time. I feel like
That was
tick
the
is
last
in
tick I saw.
aren't they in like warmer climates? I feel like they're not in cold climates.
Probably, yeah. They're probably in the warm time.
Cause we don't. Yeah, I feel like since I've lived in cold places, I haven't had to deal with that.
Well, it's probably true.
Yeah, so
I
might
know
want.
ticks will be like on like the ends of grass, like on hiking trails. So they
That's
like are
so cute.
strategic. And then you walk by and they snatch onto you.
Yeah, but I always wore high. Oh, actually, when we went on when we went on uh Red's bachelor party, I told Donna, I was like, why wouldn't you bring high socks? Like, what's wrong with you? Or like pants, put pants on so that way nothing
I
bites you.
mean,
Or
yeah,
she wasn't
you're
prepared.
right.
Which
Oh my
kind of
gosh.
surprises me that I would feel like you were an outdoor girly.
I I can be, but only for short periods of time.
Speaking of outdoors, it's raining right now, like a lot. A
Really?
lot. Also, I'm very cold. We got our, but I didn't want to wear a hoodie because I feel like
You look cold, like
I'm
it's
freezing.
like cuddled up with your hands near your
But I
body
didn't want
for
to wear a hoodie because I was
warmth,
like, oh my God. They're like, man, Jeremy's probably really going through it because he's been wearing lots of hoodies lately and like not trying to. I need to get a haircut, yo. I haven't shaved. They're like,
darkness.
he's probably going through a lot. But like, I'm cold. But I didn't want to wear a hoodie on stream again.
Yeah,
So
how dare you wear hoodies too many days in a row?
I didn't. But
Fashion
I
police.
should get some 2SG hoodies. We should do it so that way we'll start off season 3 with that. But like,
Okay.
um, so I could wear it every time and people be like, not
Oh, yeah,
realizing
it's
I've
just
had it on for a
cuz.
week.
And then we can we can edit it all together. We can make our own edits wearing the same outfits every week.
What?
I'm just talking about like when you're in confessional and you have to wear the same outfit
Oh
so they can piece
God,
it all
girl.
together.
Oh my God. You know they would. They kept my clothes on a hanger on Drag Race. They
Here it
like
is. Is it like in a display, like in a museum?
so when
Jeremy
oh no, I
carries.
got it back. But they wanted us to keep they wanted to keep it. Because the
Mm,
reason why is they wanted us to keep I don't know what they do now, but in All Stars 2 they wanted us to leave our clothes that we wore for our confessionals there so that way if they needed to retape any confessionals, they have our outfits on hand. But I said I'm not coming
fine.
back. So I took mine cuz I was not planning on coming back. But
Fair.
yeah, but I
Fair.
think the only people that they did it, I think there's one on Detox where you can clearly tell it's a green screen, like she didn't use the setup. That they made her come in and
Oh,
say a few new lines, and then Katya, I believe, also had to reshoot stuff. Isn't that funny? And fans eat
interesting.
it up; they have no clue.
Oh, they're just like taking up the little
But
words.
yeah, they do that. But it is raining here. I am very cold, so as soon as this is over, I will be putting. I'm gonna be back into my sweats. I did clean
Right back in
yesterday. I was
bed.
very happy. I actually only cleaned a little bit, but it was a lot.
Oh,
Like I took
clean a little
apart
bit, but it's a lot.
well, my entire computer section, I completely cleaned all of my gaming stuff. I completely cleaned. I took my computer apart and I cleaned the computer. Although there is this part in the front where like the I don't know what I need for it. I guess I gotta find a Swiffer or something that can go in a computer. Not a Swiffer,
Oh,
that's for the floor, but you know what I
like
mean,
a
like
dust, what
like
an
a
air
pipe
can.
cleaner or something.
Oh,
So because there's like there's three Frans. What are you laughing at?
you're like, I need a pipe cleaner.
Well, I need a cleaner for the front of it because there's fans, but I can't get the dust off the fans. I got a little bit off of it, but I couldn't get it off. But I literally took everything out and I scrubbed it. The only thing that I have, y'all, is I accidentally dropped, like when I was doing my makeup, I dropped Gorilla Glue
Oh no.
on my desk, my wood
Oh.
desk.
Oh
Yeah. And
no.
I know that like acetone will take it off, but
Oh,
like
okay.
it has to like soak on it. So I'm trying to figure out like how I could get this to like soften up and then pick away at it. Cause I did get some off already, but it's like when I tell y'all, it's like this big of like a pile that I didn't know that the lid fell off and it just knocked over. And it's like a huge thing on here. And it's bothering
Can
me
you just
so bad.
soak like a little rag or like a
That's what I was thinking, just leave it
something and
on
just
it.
set it on
So what
there?
I originally
Yeah.
did is I poured a bunch of acetone on it and then I put a bowl over top of it so that way it would contain it in that area. What are you laughing at?
That sounds chaotic.
What do you mean?
Trapping the acetone on top of your
No, I
Gorilla
just
Glue.
poured it on the spot and then I put the bowl over that so that way it wouldn't seep out from under the bowl. You know,
Okay,
like when you catch a bug or something or a rat and you
I
like
do.
you stick it on there, you slide it under. It was like that, so that way it stayed.
Okay.
But it didn't work. So
Oh,
yeah. Also, before we were starting, y'all, I don't know if anybody has T-Mobile in the chat, but I have T-Mobile, and Michael and I are finally gonna be put on this. Well, we're looking at putting ourselves on the same plan. Are you and
wow.
Chris on the same plan? Probably not.
No.
Yeah. So
No.
we were like we both have T-Mobile. We might as well just be on the same plan. Like fuck it, what are we doing? And so we were looking at it. and we're kind of comparing like to see if it's cheaper for us to stay separate or would it be better to go together. But then
Right.
Michael's calling and doing all this, and they're like, well, we don't know. They have to verify that it's my husband that they're talking to. So they're like, can we talk to Jeremy and just clear this? And they're like, yeah, sure. Then they asked me for a PIN number. And I was like, a PIN number? I was like, I don't, when would I have set up a PIN number? And then I was like, I was getting ready to give her like all these 4-digit PIN numbers that I normally use for things. And she's like, it's 6 digits. And I was like, 6? I was like, girl, ask me another question. I don't know what to tell you. Like, what else
Well,
do you need? I don't know.
everything has a fucking pin these days. How are we gonna keep up?
I normally have, I have a few pens that I switch between. But I hate, but they're all, no, most things that I use are like 4-digit pins if they require a pin. And,
Mm.
and then I hate it when there's a 6 because then I have to add more numbers onto it and that just fucks me all up.
Yeah, which ones do you add?
I can't. Really
It's silly. Could
cracked you
also
up, didn't
sometimes
it?
it's stupid though because sometimes people will say a pin, but it can actually also be a word. You know
Oh
what I
no, I
mean?
meant numbers. A word.
Yeah, like sometimes pins can also be a word,
Okay.
which is confusing.
I don't think I
So
have the
then I'm
word
like,
pin. So I
or
think
like
that's called a
sometimes like
password. Is that not a
you can
password?
like you can make a pin and have it be letters and numbers.
Oh, that just sounds like a password, girl.
It does sound like a password. You are correct. So it would be nice if these fucking places would consider them a password and not a pin, so it's not fucking confusing.
Oh my god, what really grinds Donna's gears?
Anyways, also real quick, just want to give a little shout out. Katie, thanks for the 5-month sub here with your cute little founders badge icon.
Thank you,
That's
thank you, thank
nice.
you. We still haven't gotten any money from our subs. Y'all, we have to hit 10 subs on here.
Creeping
I think we have to hit
closer.
10 subs in the month, right?
Uh-oh.
I think
Well, maybe.
I think we have to hit 10 subs in the month, y'all, in order to get paid. We haven't gotten paid yet. Isn't that
Sounds
funny?
like we need a manager. Someone else to know how
All of
this
this
shit
money is just
works.
sitting in this Twitch pot, y'all, that we can't get. um so
Eventually we will, I'm
yeah,
sure.
but yeah, there's that. I was gonna bring something else up, and I go, oh, so y'all, okay. First off, I've been playing Elden Ring. I don't know if anybody has been playing Elden Ring, but if you're on my streams, you know that I've been playing Elden Ring, and I
Katie.
you did not need to. Okay, for anybody that's listening right now, Katie, that was so fucking nice. Katie literally just gifted 10
Literally.
subs so that way Donna and I get paid. Katie, what the fuck, man? Thank you for gifting a sub. And to all of our friends too. We got Ian in here and Gio in here.
My
Ava,
buddy.
Aaron, Red, Tumai, I don't know who that is, but very nice to meet you. Janai got one, Clarina got one, Donna got one. What the fuck, bitch? You're not subbed to your own
Are you?
channel. I believe so. Aren't we automatic? No, I guess we don't. We automatically
No.
get subbed.
No,
our-
because it's a 2SG channel.
Oh my
not
god,
a
I forgot. We're on
Donna-
2SG, not a. Wow.
Katie and my booty.
Oh
Thank
wait,
you so much.
and Artemis also gave. Wait, y'all, thank you y'all. We're getting. Donna and I are eating on 2SG tonight, y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Oh
y'all.
my god.
That's really kind.
I promise y'all that wasn't a beg to get money. I
It's
promise.
just like, oh yeah, we need to like figure that out.
It was honestly, Donna and I were having a conversation before. We were like, well, we want to pay guests to come on here, but we were gonna originally use. Y'all, thank you. That's very, very sweet. But we were like, we wanted to use money to pay for a guest, to come on. I was like, but our money's locked in here. We can't pull any of our money out. We also wanted to do silly things. Well, now we can do it for season 3, but we wanted to do silly things too, like order a bunch of crap on like Temu or something and send it to each other, and then we have to guess what it is. Which, by the way, I've been secretly keeping a list of items. Oh, they're good.
Oh, bitch, I need to looking.
They're so good. And Donna has to guess. She can either guess the price or, honestly, I've been picking them so that way she could guess, like, what the fuck is this for? And they're so bad that I can't wait. But y'all,
Oh,
thank
I'm
you. That was
excited.
very, very nice. We're gonna get an
Thank
email from
you.
Twitch right now. So
Finally.
I know, literally, it's. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. I
I don't even know what I was saying. That got me all sidetracked.
don't remember what you were saying either, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, so I've been playing Elden Ring.
Oh, right.
I, and I so this whole week I was playing Elden Ring, but I really wanted to play Wuthering Waves, y'all, which is a brand new like Genshin Tower of Fantasy type of game. But I have to tell you, I love Wuthering Waves so much that I decided I'm not going to stream it. I'm just enjoying it for myself,
Period. Yep.
and I love it. And I've been able to like actually focus and pay attention to the stories. When you play Genshin, do you do your stories off stream?
I usually do, yeah.
Because it's the only way that I can like immerse myself in all of it and then like
Hmm.
pay attention. I can't do it. Like my ADHD just focuses in on it, and I can like read everything, and I'm like, oh great. Also, what I do hate though is that now, because I'm so in love with Wuthering Waves, all of my fucking Twitter is like Genshin versus Wuthering Waves.
Oh,
And I'm just
God.
like, y'all are so annoying. I cannot play
Literally.
your fucking games and just play what you like. I cannot stand it.
It's it's just childish. It's like, why are people arguing over video games?
I don't
Like,
know. It's so
and have
annoying.
your opinion, right? And like be critical and like, say whatever you want to say, but it doesn't have to be like team this, team that.
My
Like,
only issue with a lot of it is that a lot of the diehard Genshins, because obviously that's who's complaining about a new game,
hmm
a lot of the diehard Genshins think Genshin was the first of its kind, which
right.
is just not true. And so they hold that as like the blueprint for everything, and it's not. So it's really frustrating to read that, but I don't know how to get rid of it because I love Genshin. I don't want to move. I don't want to mute Genshin either on my, you know what I mean, like on my timeline. So I'm like, I don't.
Yeah.
It's so
Like,
irritating. Do I
like
just
what
block
is
all
a
those people? But
word?
what?
There's got to be like a word you can mute that's not like Genshin
Genshin.
or Wuthering Waves, but it's like, what else can you mute that all these posts have in common?
Also, a word that I keep seeing on all these posts is glazed. Is that a new thing that people are using?
Glazed?
Yeah, am I just too old now, y'all? Every post that I've seen for like talking about Genshin and Wuthering Waves are like, oh, you, how do they say it? Something like, oh, you're glazing, bro. And I'm like, glazing?
Like glazing, like you're glazing over this whatever, and like
It's
you're like
like just
glazing
ignoring
over this
it.
issue. Is that?
I don't think so because I would have picked that up in the context clues. But the way that they say it is like, oh, you've glazed. Oh, you're glazing, bro. But I was like, really? I was like, who's saying glazing now? But so many people were saying that I thought it was a copy
Huh.
pasta. Like I thought, like I didn't know what it was. I
Any
think I'm getting
gen
old, y'all.
any any zoomers in chat? I don't know.
I also told Donna that I want to
Oh,
get these little like I don't have any work done, y'all. I have nothing. I have my teeth done, but even that's chipped, so then it looks like I have. Oh, the camera's blurry. They said don't look at his face.
those teeth away.
I have no work done except for my teeth, but my teeth are chipped, so now I kind of look like one of y'all. I'm just kidding.
Peasant.
So relatable. So, but I was telling my mother-in-law works for a cosmetic surgeon. She's worked him for like 20 years, like ridiculous. And so I was like, hey, I was like, what could I do? I was like, I don't think it's Botox, and I definitely don't want to get filler because I don't want to look like a puffer fish. I already
Mm.
have puffy cheeks, like that's just naturally me. And so then I was like, what if we
Your
do
cheeks
like,
aren't even that puffy.
oh, they are. When I smile, that's why I don't like to smile, y'all, because I've
Like the
the
apples. I got
apples.
pretty big apples.
Yeah, they're so big, which is funny because like if I just like they don't, you know what I mean? Like it's not there.
I
But
can't even do that.
what? Hide them?
I can't hide my apples. They stay. They're like
But they're
melons,
so there,
bitch.
and because like when I have a beard, it goes right under it, so it like makes it even more
Snatched.
obvious that I have
Oh.
huge. Look at that! Like what? I got like those share. I got share cheeks, bitch.
Oh.
But anyways, so I was like, what can we do to like just pull this back a little bit? But I don't want to do my eyes because then I'm gonna look like my ancestors, y'all, like really tight. And I don't want people to think like, oh my god, he's kind of trying to Ollie London this shit and look even more Asian. Do you know who Ollie London is?
Only through like social media.
Yeah. Now he's like pandering to conservatives.
Oh,
Have you not seen
I
his
love
Twitter?
those. Do you think I follow them?
I don't follow them either, bitch. They pop up on my shit. They're like a whole
Nah,
like
I guess.
calling gays groomers type of situation, like that whole thing.
Mm,
And then talking
love
about
that.
they're really against trans people and like transitioning and doing cosmetic surgeries, which I'm like, do you
I get
like
it.
you literally said you were transracial and you literally got your body, you had all this plastic surgery to turn Asian. Like,
The math ain't mathin'.
I can't.
Weird.
Artemis
So
said,
anyway, so
wow,
you
one
gotta
of
get your
y'all,
little.
where's my refund button? Sorry, we are both Asian, so that's a double no refund.
That's true. You have to
So,
take it up with the
with our HR department, which is
podcast Filipinos of America
best of
community.
luck. Oh yeah, so I was thinking about getting it's like a thread, y'all, and they put it from here to here. They just pulled this back. I also have a lot of skin.
Ew.
Y'all, look at all this skin.
Stop.
But I have a lot of skin.
I know it's skin and you're stretching it. No wonder.
No, but I've always had a lot of skin. Like, look at that. Like, I've always just been.
It is more than normal.
I
Like,
have a lot of
I
skin.
can't grab it like you can.
And so,
Oh,
look
like
at
an
that. Isn't
artery.
that crazy? I have a lot, y'all. I don't know why, but I have a lot. So
You should be one of those like lizards.
that's what I'm scared of. Like if I become older, y'all, if I become older, if,
Not gonna happen, but if
I know that. So I did check. Artemis asked if the thread can break, and I did ask. I was like, so what? Like, is the thread gonna snap or anything? They were like, no, they haven't done that. And I made sure. Again, she's been doing this for 20 years, so I was like, I want to make sure that like it's not something that's gonna snap or break and then like half of my face I look like Quasimodo or something. And then I also asked if like for instance when I do prosthetics or makeup and stuff, like if I wash my face, do I have to do it like even softer? You know what I mean, around the area so that way it doesn't snap. But they're like, no, you're fine. Like it's like permanent in there and it pulls it back, which I was like, oh, okay, cool. And it's like an in and out thing. They numb it and they just inject it. Like you wouldn't want to look at it if you are squirmish, like you wouldn't want to look at it. But they inject it and they put it in there, they attach it and then pull it back. And that's it.
what do they attach it to?
I think they just pulled this up. Your jowls? Is this your jowls?
Where is they? What is it attached to back here?
It doesn't. It attaches right here. So they put it like in your hairline and then it pulls back.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's a man in here.
So they do that, which is what I think I want to do. But also I was thinking about getting rid of all this extra skin because I know when I get older, I'm just gonna be like, you know. Granted,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna physically stand like that, but like,
Permanently
it's a
stuck.
lot. It's a lot, and so I want to prevent it from happening. And so I was thinking about getting that removed too. Which is like, she was telling me about Kybella, where it, like they inject it and then it like turns you into a frog and then it goes away and eats it all.
Oh,
But that one
how
kind of
do
makes
you
me more nervous
eat?
than the other ones, huh?
How do you like swallow?
It just inflames the skin, like it just makes the skin bigger, and then it eats all the unnecessary shit.
That freaks me out.
Can they do it on midsection? Actually, they
Oh,
do a
no.
bunch on midsection, but they
Blow up
it's-
like a balloon?
you can do the same thing for your neck on your stomach as well. Also, I
Wow.
didn't realize this, but they're using the same stuff on your butt. People are talking about BBLs, and a lot of people are turning away from
Really?
BBLs. A lot of people still get BBLs, but they're so out of trend. Also, I think BBLs are ridiculous. Like, do whatever you want to your body, sure, but I do think that they look kind of silly. Like, it's like
Well,
you,
I think
you sat on a
I just think some
basketball.
look bad.
I think because it's not in proportion with the rest of their body.
I think they can look cute and
Name a cute one.
I can't just I don't know.
Then how do you know
Like
if
a
it looks cute
random-
if you don't know if
I
it's a
mean, like,
BBL?
I know I've seen like a random person with a huge ass, and you know it's not. Their
How do you
ass.
know, girl? You don't know. That could be
You
their
know
huge
it's not
ass.
their ass.
Wow.
Uh,
It could be theirs. Maybe they do squats.
maybe
I can't do squats, y'all, which is why I would think I would have to do a BBL.
you should start doing some squats.
I hate leg stuff. The only and you know what's funny is I have really nice legs, but my legs I think are from wearing heels.
Probably
But I hate
your
leg
little
stuff,
calf
y'all.
muscles.
I hate it. Michael literally said the other day, he was like, "How do you still have legs when you have not worn heels in so long?" I was like, "I don't know,
When
but
we sit in front of a computer all day,
I
like how do
literally,
we?
y'all, I'm just a potato right now." But yeah. So
You should add a channel point redeem to your stream
to
to do
show my
squats.
legs. Oh, squats? Girl, I'm just gonna have a fake leg that
Showing
pops
your
up.
legs. Here it is.
um, yeah, no, but I don't like to do. I hate leg stuff. It hurts. I love arm stuff. I
I
love chest
love
stuff.
legs.
I hate legs.
Ugh, the best.
I can't. Um, but I need to do it. I need to go running. I just don't have any desire.
You know, I think there's a certain time where the motivation is there, and that's when you strike. But if you try to strike and you're not in the place, then you feel like
But I
fuck
feel like
everything.
I get really hyper focused. Maybe that's the ADHD, y'all. But I feel like I get really hyper focused on something. So I know once I start, I'm not gonna stop, and I'm just gonna keep doing it every day, and get into that. It's just the doing it.
Yeah.
I can't. Also, I get so lonely. I just want to run with someone, and Michael hates running. Hi, Chris.
I don't know what he's doing. Chris actually gets the whole week off from work this week, so
I didn't know today was a
it's not a big
holiday.
deal. Today is a holiday.
Also, I was so confused because I found out one of our friends celebrated 4th of July in Canada. Is that a thing? You guys celebrate 4th of July in Canada? Or is this just like a make fun of Americans party or United States of
Any
America
reason?
Americans? Like
I
what?
don't know.
So why did she go to why did she go?
Well, so our friend like was going to like a corporate like businessy barbecue thing, I guess. And because like we're all gonna be gone for
Oh.
summer, this was like their like summer
Does Canada
party
have an
thing.
Independence Day? Did they fight? Did they get their independence from somebody? Didn't they steal the land? What did Canada do? Didn't they
What did
also? Aren't they
Canada
also
do?
bad people?
Well,
Canada Independence Day is what? July.
Canada
Oh, it's July
Day.
1st. Oh, Artemis is in the chat, literally yelling at us. Artemis, our resident Canadian, is literally in the chat yelling at us. We have July 1st. It's Canada Day. We didn't have to fight. We didn't fight to end it. I mean, I guess you're not fighting to end anything that you took, right? Or like what? They also
I
who? How did Canada become?
How did Canada
How
become?
did Canada? I probably shouldn't get my information from. I
Oh
should go
my
to
God, well
TikTok.
now when you Google, it pops up with like the little AI answer. Have you noticed that?
Yes, I have noticed that.
Oh my God. And I've actually been dying because people are like taking screenshots of just the fucking crazy shit that pops up because it collects like all the data, right? That everyone's just talking about whatever and puts it all together and it can't really tell what's true or false. Some of them are so funny.
I was gonna do a I was gonna do a possum fun fact with you. You got to tell me which ones were real, and which ones were fake.
Oh, you still
I
can.
thought that was it. No, it's too late.
Oh, anyways,
I didn't have any time to prepare.
I've seen a couple of
Just
these like these AI Google search things, and one of them, I have a couple screenshots. One of them was like, "Are there any gay characters in Mario Kart?"
yes,
And the answers,
Birdo,
okay, yes, it says Birdo. Birdo, a pink bow-wielding creature who was considered the first
trans. Yeah.
transgender video game character. Love that, Kay. Then it says Koopa Troopa, a trans man who was dishonorably discharged from the military.
Who? Koopa Troop?
Wario. Wario, a
Wario is
sassy,
gay.
messy, polyamorous bottom who some say is a drag impersonator of Mario. Waluigi, an ace andro non-binary person. Yoshi, a tender non-binary lesbian. All these things. Donkey
Yoshi.
Kong, a latent gay, wait, a latent life gay with a child. So it's just like AI doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
But all of those are pretty accurate, so maybe AI
I,
does know.
I think it checks out.
But
But then
Birdo is trans though.
another one for AI, someone had typed in, "I'm having homicidal thoughts." Did you see this one?
No.
Oh my God, it is So weird. It says homicidal thoughts are a form of unresolved anger, usually stemming from childhood. For some, it is the ultimate thirst, and the only way to actually resolve it is to commit a murder. The best way to do this is to find a victim that not many people would search for. Some examples include homeless people, explorers, hikers, sex offenders, or campers. Like it like goes off on this crazy thing.
Okay, so I feel like it's not lying, right?
I mean, I
So I do think
mean,
the AI is AIing.
it's just not
It's
really
just I think it was
thinking.
just a too real of an answer.
That's crazy though. It's like you're having homicidal thoughts.
But
Here's how to
Artemis
fix
literally
it.
just typed in chat, and that is why I stay indoors. But are you any of what they listen?
Are you a camper?
No, there's a lot worse
Are
on
you a
there.
I know.
Girl. I think camper is the least.
I don't know. That's kind of crazy though.
I think I could fight in those situations. No, you don't think so?
Well, I've talked about how if everyone I feel like if anyone tried to attack me or kidnap me, I'd be like, "Are you kidding me?"
That's what you would tell them? If somebody came
That's
up to you
what
right now and tried to
I would.
kidnap you, you would be like,
I literally
seriously?
think I would be like, "Come on,
Right
I'll be
now?
for it." I really kind of that's how it feels. I would probably be scared.
I
I'd be
would
like,
fight.
"Yo."
I would probably, you know what, y'all? I would probably get stabbed or shanked or whatever. I might even get shot. I don't know, but I would fight.
I think I would have to fight with my mind though. Like maybe if I'm just like not struggling, that it won't be as fun for them, and so they'll be like, they'll just give up.
Oh my god, it's gonna be like that TikTok thing, like, oh, are you gonna kidnap me? That thing? No, but they probably would get off to that. I don't know.
Well, maybe that's the
I can't.
trick.
Also, speaking of sad things, y'all, today is Donna's last day at her place.
It's true. My work is closing, so I'm so depressed. That's why I'm not wearing any makeup because I'm gonna cry my eyes out at work later. But the great thing is like everyone got to like keep their jobs. We're just going to different locations and like going to be in different positions. But my little work family is literally so cute and so precious, and we're gonna be all split up, so it really fucking sucks.
Is anybody going with you?
Well, so right now, like the other locations are kind of in surrounding cities, so we're all pretty much going to one place for now, and then we have a new one opening up in August. So like that's kind of when we'll mostly be split. But a couple of us are going to be moving to the city temporarily too. I don't know. It's gonna
How far of
suck.
a drive is that now?
For me, right now, I live like 2 miles away, and now I'm gonna be driving like 20 miles. So
So 20
that's a lot
minutes.
more. Pretty much, kind of. It is like 20 minutes.
Yeah, a minute a
But
mile.
still, that's a lot. My car cannot handle going 20 miles
What
a
kind of car
day.
do you have?
I have a little Ford Focus.
Oh, that's so gay of you. She is an ally.
I've
I
had it since high school, and she is on her last motherfucking leg, bitch. Oh my god.
That's so funny. When I grew up in Texas, and anybody that had Ford Focus was typically a gay that had a
Well,
Ford Focus. That's so funny. Yeah.
I remember being so excited when I got this car too for like silly reasons, like my phone connected to the freaking car and I could play music through my phone and it had like an aux cord. Like that's so
Do you
sick.
have a CD player in yours? Do they make cars with CD players?
There is a CD player. It holds 6 CDs actually.
Oh, wow. Wait, do they
Yeah.
still make cars with CD players?
I doubt it now. No.
Wow, your car's
They make
vintage.
CDs.
Well, actually, I don't know if I should be. I'm not gonna say their name. I don't know if I should be sharing this, but someone that we know mutually, had their car broken into over the week, and
Oh,
they had a bunch of like blank CD cases in their car, and the people that broke in the car took all the blank CD cases.
weird.
Yeah, so the person was like, "Well, I guess thank you for cleaning up."
Wait, why blank CD
I don't know,
cases?
but I was thinking, I was like, who's stealing CDs this day and age? Like, what?
Yeah. What's the point of that?
I don't even, I feel like do people collect CDs still? I feel like they
No.
collect records now, right?
No, people
Like,
collect Animal Crossing amiibos. That's what
oh
they
my God,
collect.
I'm getting ready to throw all my Animal Crossing amiibos away, y'all. Yesterday, because like I said, yesterday I cleaned up my entire computer area and I have a stack, y'all. I didn't get rid of it because I need Donna to tell me like what she needs. And then like I can go through here,
No, you should just send me all of them.
but I literally have, but there is some that I want to keep. Like I do want to keep this one that's Jeremiah because for obvious reasons. Um, but
Because it's close to
y'all,
your
look at
name.
this stack. Like I literally have a stack of them that I'm just like not gonna use. I don't know when I'm gonna
Yeah.
ever use these. And if I ever want to get them, I'll probably just buy a knockoff one. But I have the real one. Like I have some knockoff that like my friend Lucia made me. Like look how cute these little knockoff ones are. Look at that. It's so cute. But I only have like 4 fake ones. But the rest are all real and they're just sitting here.
Well,
And I don't know when. I think I have more. I realized I don't like amiibos.
oh, I'm glad you learned that about yourself after buying all of them.
Well, I didn't buy them for me. I bought them because I did those competitions and I would give people them
Mm.
away. But I um realize I like finding them. I like the surprise of having a random one instead.
But then you don't like just having them.
What?
You like opening them.
No, I as in like when I play the
Oh, on the
game,
island.
I
Oh,
prefer to have someone random pop up. It
right.
also, I feel like there's such people have their favorites and they're usually always the same favorites that I feel like it gives me a chance to like a different character that nobody likes.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's certain ones like I really loved oh my God, what was her name? The frog, the duck. And she had like a
The
purple
duck.
bed. Was it Diva? Was that her name? I don't remember. But there was a duck that I really, really enjoyed. Oh, there was an anteater too that I really, really loved, and everybody hated them, but I loved them, and I was like, oh, they're so cute. And he had a little like luchador outfit on. He was so cute, but everybody made fun of him so much so that I had to get rid of him because they
Mm.
like shamed me for having it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So I think I'm gonna get rid of all these, y'all. They're just taking up space, and I don't really need it here.
They're taking up space.
They are.
This much space.
That's a lot of space, girl. When I have a house of collectibles, I'm a collector. I have a bunch of figurines and toys and everything. So I just need to get rid of this.
Well, ship them to me.
I did sell a pop just recently, y'all. One of my expensive pops sold. And I was like, thank goodness, get out of here.
Which one?
It's this old. So back in the day, Funko Pop, when they first announced their they had like ad icons and they did cereal icons and they did 3. They did like like Boo Berry and Count Chocula and all that,
Oh,
Frankenberry, all that. And so those were like very, very expensive. And those were like on my like wish list of like collectibles to have. But then later on, they released like 2 new ones, which was Yummy Mummy, which I never had that cereal. Did you?
uh-uh.
So Yummy Mummy, and then there's a werewolf one. I forgot what that was. Anyways, they're worth a lot of money now, and I snagged them a long time ago. So I finally got rid of them. Yeah, I made a cute little coin off of it.
Love that.
I have so many. I'm trying to
Congratulations.
clear out like almost all my pops. I have like a section that I'm keeping that like mean a lot to me, and they're like gifts from people and stuff like that. But the rest of them that I've bought that are just like filling up space.
Yeah.
I want to get rid of a lot. But you know what sucks? Because of like the whole TikTok thing, y'all, I'm making like makeup videos and all this stuff. Like in my head, I forgot that I got rid of so much stuff. But in my head, I was like, oh, I could just do this look. I could bring this back out for TikTok. Like people haven't seen this in so long. Like I'll just bring this out. But I forgot that I got rid of it
Mm.
because I also get on these moves. Maybe it's also an ADHD thing, y'all, where you're just like, I'm done, and just throw it out.
Literally, though,
And
like
go.
there are days where I just want everything out of my house and to start fresh, and like
Yeah,
that's it.
and I think
I,
that's
not,
what I
I'm not
did.
attached to anything, but I'm also attached to everything.
There's always there's a connection to every little thing in my house that I keep. There's a memory that I just don't want to get rid of. I don't know what that is. Was that some trauma?
Probably, yeah, like having like a lack in your life, so you hold
Yeah.
on to things.
Yeah. So
Oh, I
yeah,
love
if
that
there's
for
a happy
us.
memory like attached to it, then I want to keep it.
Wow.
So, but I have been getting rid of a lot of shit.
Well, we can create new memories by you sending me your amiibos.
Yeah, but then I have
Anyways,
to go to the post office. You know
no,
what? I will
go to
do
the post
this.
office. Don't give me these fucking excuses.
No, because I've been asking, and everybody on this podcast knows I've been asking for weed from Dawna for years, y'all. Now, and Dawna will not send it, and I'm like, you just
Mailing
email
weed
it.
is different than mailing
It's
amigos
not.
first
It's
of
legal here.
all.
It's fine.
The post
Everybody's.
office is not legal.
It's fine. You can ship me some edibles, girl. You can order edibles
Right, I
online. What are you
can.
talking about?
Depending on where, from where.
It is legal here, mama. I don't know what to tell you. We're
I
fine.
understand that. It's similar, just like flying,
And,
where if it's
and
legal
you
in
can
one
bring it
state and
on.
you're flying to another,
You can bring it on a plane
which
too.
that's federal fucking places, and so you cannot have cannabis in
You
federal
can bring it on planes
places.
too.
You can get away with it, but it's not
So,
legal.
like I said, you can bring it
Very
on planes
different.
too. Speaking of weed and getting arrested, Nicki Minaj got arrested over. Did you see that? She got arrested for weed
I've
in
heard,
Amsterdam,
which
which is also
that's
legal.
crazy.
Actually, I think weed. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody in the UK there? Where's Lizzie when we need her? But I believe weed is like people prefer to smoke there. Is that it? Cigarettes over weed there? Is that what it is? Are there
Hmm.
smoke shops for cigarettes but not weed shops? Is that what it is? Or vice versa?
Well, I mean, that's
Like they don't
how it,
mix.
like you don't have tobacco and cannabis in the same store.
Like the cigarette smokers are in one place, the weed smokers are another. They
Yes, that's
segregate
how
them.
it is everywhere.
What do you mean?
Like you're talking about store-wise?
Yeah, like if you just go there to like hang out and smoke and stuff, like they're like, no, you can't smoke weed here. You can only smoke cigarettes, or vice versa.
Oh, well, I don't know about like places you actually consume.
I remember when we went to go get mushrooms, and the mushroom place wouldn't allow smokers had to go in one place, and weed smokers had to go in another place.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh, that's weird.
I wonder if like the age for consumption is different for those things. You know, like some places it's like 18 for
I mean,
this
it's
and 21 for
Amsterdam,
that.
girl.
Yeah, but I don't know what the
Have you been
age
to
limits
Amsterdam?
are. No.
Anything goes in Amsterdam, girl.
But
Except
these are
Nicki
laws.
Minaj.
Yeah.
So she got arrested. I think she's out. She's good. She's fine. She's whatever. But apparently it wasn't even her weed. And apparently
Oh,
you're allowed to travel with an X amount of weed there. And they had like pre-rolls or
that makes
something on them
sense.
is what I've gotten from the story. But I've never gotten arrested for traveling with weed.
Just other things.
I've never. Oh yeah, I've gotten arrested, but not
Some of
for.
us have never gotten arrested.
You know what I was telling Michael? So they are. There's a jail in Brooklyn. Okay, so this is not a bragging thing, y'all. I'm not trying to brag, but every city I've gone to that I've lived in, I've been arrested and I've been in that jail. So I joke, it's like a little silly joke that I was like, man, I haven't been arrested in New York City, but I have had my run-in with the law here, and I have cussed the police out here. I told you about this when they thought I jumped the train. Did I tell you this?
I don't know.
So,
I don't
so
remember.
in New York, y'all, they have like people that watch the train, like undercover people that watch the train to make sure you're not skipping the fare and all this type of stuff. So I got off. I went from 14th Street to 34th, and it's like 2 stops away. It's really close, and I got off, and I normally have my music on. I'm just like doing my own thing and walking. And so I opened an exit gate to leave, and I was like, oh no, I need to go this side. So I like closed it real fast, but I barely opened it. Like just touched like you know how you touch the thing and it pushes open the gate. That's all I did. And then I turned around, and then suddenly somebody grabs me, like yanks me back, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And so I'm already then like ready to box y'all, because I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's some random man touching me. I was like, get the fuck up off me. And it turns out it was a cop that said that I jumped the fare. And I was like, bitch, I didn't jump shit. It's like, what? And they were like, I just saw you. I was like, well, clearly you didn't see shit. And I was like, because I clearly didn't do that. And I was like, do your little job. And I was like, and watch people that are actually skipping fare. I didn't fucking do shit. Also, who cares if they're skipping fare? But
Literally. A couple
I was
Dawlas
like,
we're talking about.
no, for real. But like, I showed him my bags because I literally just got off of 14th from shopping for Funko Pops, by the way, y'all. I was like, bitch, you can
Full
even look at
circle.
my. I was like, you can literally check my freaking swipe on there that says I just came from 14th. I was like, you can literally see this receipt was 2 minutes ago. What did you think I am, the fucking Flash, and just popped up here and then like I was going off on that, y'all. I was going off, and like in New York, everybody brings out their phone and everything. I was making a spectacle of myself in there, y'all, going off of the police because he wasn't gonna do shit to me. I swear. Like, oh my god, I was so mad. So he passed me off to somebody, to this girl, because obviously I was making a commotion. And I'm sassy with it.
Period.
So, but I was going off. I was like, this is why nobody likes your fucking asses here, because y'all aren't putting your good fucking deeds and fucking good work and all this type of bullshit, and everybody hates the police. And like, I was going off, bitch. So the girl pulls me to the side, and she was like, I just have to tell you, I know who you are. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, girl, then you know damn good and well I didn't jump no damn thing. She's like, no, I know. But she had to pretend to write me a ticket because
Ugh.
she was like, I'm just gonna pretend. She was like, please don't post about this. Please don't do anything about this. And I didn't post anything about it, but I've definitely shared the story. But yeah, she
How
had to fake it
annoying.
because they're giving out tickets that way in the
Yeah.
subway. I forgot where this was going, but like why that even brought up the subway.
You getting arrested in every city.
Right. Yeah. So I didn't get
Yeah.
arrested here, but there is a jail system that they have here, like a huge jail that was in the middle of Brooklyn, and then they knocked it down. I didn't even realize. I guess I haven't been out of my house in that long, or at least in that area. I feel like I was just there. Like I just was there a few weeks ago, and I could have sworn the jail was there. But we walked by and the jail's gone, and they are building a new jail with shopping on the bottom, which I thought was
So New York.
It's so New York. It's so wild. But the whole reason I brought this up is because they're closing Rikers because I guess it's sinking or it's falling apart. It's just Rikers is not a good place, so they're closing Rikers and building like 4 new borough jail shopping centers. Isn't that
Could you
wild?
imagine? You're like shopping and then you see like a little spoon like coming out of the ceiling and like someone just like escapes down and you're just like
Isn't that
in
wild? I mean, I would let well, depending, I guess it would depend, but jails are a scam anyways, but they it's just a money thing, y'all. I can't stand it. But
Always.
yeah. But yeah, isn't that wild that they're building a jail commercial, like a fancy one? I was like, ooh, this is nice. And I was telling
Jerry's
Michael,
gonna go and try to get arrested now.
I was telling Michael, I was like, wait, this might be it.
Literally.
Maybe
God,
this,
rent paid, bitch.
maybe this is it. So
Wow.
I don't know, but it's not too far from me. But so Michael wouldn't have
If
to
you
go
were
far.
to have like if you were to commit a crazy crime to land you in jail
I don't
again,
think I
what do
should
you think
answer
it would
that.
be for? Oh, okay.
Girl, what? Are you trying to get me? Where are you trying to put me, y'all? Because I don't think it's
Oh
at the little
no.
community center jail.
I don't know. Anyways,
I don't know. I've been
remember,
arrested for some crazy shit. I got arrested for what's when you steal a lot of money? Grand something. Larceny? Is that money? That charge got dropped though, but only because I told you this about how
Yes, we talked about it. The check.
yeah, the
fake
check. I didn't steal it. So if
Yeah.
anybody's new here, I didn't steal it. One of my friends who I thought was an honest person took someone's checks out of their mailbox, like they're like when you get sent brand new checks, took their checks and was writing themselves checks. And since I was the only friend with a car, I took my friend to the bank to deposit his check that I'm not gonna ask where he gets his check. He just said, "Can you take me to the bank?" I said, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah.
And through the drive-through, and SWAT cars came out of nowhere, y'all, and got us arrested, and then thought that I was part of it. And I was like, look at my bank account. This is back in the day, y'all. I was like living on my car. I was like, look at my bank, bitch. I got no money.
Literally.
So obviously, I haven't been reaping these benefits. So that got dropped. But yeah, isn't
That's
that crazy?
crazy.
So
That's silly.
I've had some major charges on mine, but they all got dropped.
Did we talk about the movie blank check?
No, but I feel
Do you
like
remember that?
maybe I've seen that.
It was like an old was it a decom? I don't remember. It might have been, but it's like this kid he's like on his bike and some rich guy like runs him over kind of and ruins his bike. So he hands the kid a blank check and is like, just fill it out for however much your bike costs. But then the kid's like, I'm filling out for $1 million. And then he's like buying a mansion and he's got like go-karts and he has like a Velcro wall and he has a water slide from his room down to the pool.
I'm looking at it and it sounds familiar, but it doesn't. I'm looking at it and this doesn't look. It's a Walt Disney film.
And his fake persona was Mr. Macintosh. Like that was the name he came up with.
Vaguely sounds familiar.
You know what's also really weird about that movie is at the end there's like these like FBI agents that come and start to investigate, and one is a woman agent. She full on kisses this child on the mouth in the movie, like as like a goodbye kiss. Crazy.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
I don't.
Could you imagine if it was like gender reversed, like and it was like a little girl and like a man FBI kiss? Like you know what I mean? Like that's fucking weird.
I don't like that.
Yeah, shouldn't
Anyways,
have
that's
happened.
Donna's favorite movie, y'all. So
It's not. My favorite movie is Moulin Rouge.
Is it really? That's your favorite movie?
Probably. That's just the answer I always say.
My gift
But I
is
do.
my song.
I do love that movie. It's been a while since I've seen it. Let's have a movie night and we'll watch it.
It is a good. You know, that reminds me of like my younger gay years, y'all. Like when I was going to the club for the first time when that movie came out, and I would watch it with my ex all the time. Yeah, literally all the time. Oh my gosh. Speaking of musical movies, are you gonna watch Wicked?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Yeah, I think I am too. I'm actually getting more and more excited for it.
Cute. When does that even come out?
November.
Oh, we got time.
Yeah, but I do want to see a few movies actually. I really want to see I want to see Borderlands when it comes out, but I also want to see isn't Borderlands coming out soon? I feel like it's like soon.
I didn't know there was a Borderlands movie coming out.
Yes, I'm so excited for that. I want to see that, and I want to see Mad Max.
We're gonna see that this week.
I want to see that. I was thinking about going to movies this week. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Thinking it probably won't happen.
When's the last time you saw a movie in theaters? Thinking. Wow.
I don't remember. Michael, when was the last movie we saw in a theater?
Just yelling to Michael.
Michael doesn't even know.
I kind of don't remember what I saw. I know I saw Barbie and Oppenheimer, but I feel like I saw something else after that too.
I saw Barbie on bootleg in my house.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but I do feel like maybe I feel like we did see something. Like when they started lifting from the pandemic, I feel like we did go see something. Well, obviously it wasn't great because I don't remember it. We are supposed to see 6 soon, though. I don't know when Mike was buying those tickets, but we have free tickets to see 6, so we are supposed to see 6.
What's 6?
Who's the king, y'all? King somebody and his 8 wives. It's like the story of each one of the wives.
Oh. There's 8 wives and it's called 6? Uh-oh. Doesn't sound good.
Yeah, 6 is a British musical comedy in the style of pop concert. Its music, book, and lyrics were written by Toby Marlowe and Lucy Moss. It's a modern retelling of the lives of 6 wives of King Henry.
Oh, 6 wives. Okay.
Yeah.
I have never heard that. That was a thing.
You don't know 6?
I didn't know there was a movie.
There's not a movie. It's a musical.
I didn't know there was a musical.
Maybe they've making a musical or a movie. I don't know, but 6 is it's a musical.
Sometimes that happens. I mean, look at Wicked.
Yeah. I which I'm excited it's going to be a movie instead of I can't see Wicked, y'all. I've seen Wicked so many times. I hate when people are like, "Ooh, you want to go see Wicked?" I'm like, "No." That's like asking me if I want to go see Times Square. I don't want to see it.
Fair.
But go, have fun. So, anyways.
I saw Wicked in Los Angeles, I think. A long time ago.
You know what I do want to see is I do want to see Lion King. I haven't seen Lion King.
I've seen The Lion King once. And we actually got to go backstage and it was really cool because they like had all the animals like hoisted up on these crazy like wires, like how they store them. So like we were like under like all these freaking animal parts.
Yeah, I would love to see that. Also, Katie just said, Donna, did you really just ask that?
I'm sorry, I'm not brushed up on my King Henry musicals.
Oh my god, I think you would love it. The music is great.
Probably. I'm down for a musical.
Fun. It's not like
it's
like it's fun. It's like pop And it's small, which I do like the smaller musicals. Although the last one I saw, I think, was Beetlejuice. I think that was the last musical I saw. I'm pretty sure. And that one was fun, but that was a big musical. But like I like the ones that are in like the smaller stage, like the off-Broadway ones. I like those. Although
I've
Newsies
only
felt
been to
off-Broadway,
one.
and I was very upset about that one.
Newsies?
Yeah, Newsies is one of my favorite musicals, and
I've never seen it.
they're just, you get your pipes. They're a bunch of newsboys, and I love it. But I hated the musical, the live action one. I mean, the movie was great, but the musical was so bad.
Oh.
And we had this understudy on there, which you normally would think the understudies would try harder because like, this is my moment to be seen, and she was just she was awful, y'all.
She's probably
I
nervous.
don't care. She was awful. I was like, get me out of here. I didn't like it. I also saw Cinderella. I didn't like Cinderella. I didn't like Matilda.
Oh, that's
I
a
know.
bummer.
I felt like Matilda went so fast.
What do you mean?
I felt like when I was watching Matilda, I was like really into it, and then we got to the part where like the kid eats a cake, and then I felt like it just like they just rushed it, and they were like, and then it ends. And I'm like,
Uh,
oh, that's it. I didn't like it.
that's fair.
So, yeah.
You wanted more of like the build up and the connections and the tension.
Yeah, I wanted the storytelling. You know which one was really good, but we don't support her is well, it
First
wasn't
Child.
huh? You said Cursed Child?
Is that what you were gonna say?
I yeah. It was it's not a musical, but it is a play, but it's a two-part play. I had to come back for 2 days. But the Harry Potter franchise reached out to me and gave me tickets. So
Oh,
I know.
well, you should have to pay for it.
No, I didn't pay for it. I had my
They were
merchandise.
expensive tickets, weren't they?
I think
mean,
they
like, they
were. I
kind of
think
all
they were
are.
like well, at least where we were sitting. But yeah, I think they were like close to $1,000 tickets each.
Jesus
Yeah, no,
Christ.
they were very, very, and then they gave me
Ugh,
like merch and everything. They were very, very nice. But that was actually really cool. But a lot of people
I
had an issue
bet.
with that too because Hermione was played by a black woman. So stupid.
Wow, how
Not that she's played by a
unrealistic.
black woman. Oh my god, not that. No, the way that people are
I
mad.
imagine stupid that people are mad. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No. Before.
Oh my God, it's like the whole Ariel thing again.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah, they were.
these are made up characters. It doesn't have to. There's
Oh
no
my god, they're doing
rules you
it
have to
again with Romeo
follow.
and Juliet.
Oh my God. Just shut
Okay.
the fuck up, everyone.
Katie
Everyone
said
who
that she
has
would
dumb
love to see a
opinions.
musical in New York. You know what? It is cool. But you know what? Musicals in London are great too. What's it called in
Hmm,
London? What's the famous area in London for the West End?
never
Yeah,
been.
that's cool. I would love to see Six in London. I think that would be cool. Maybe so I get the accent like
The
this.
authentic experience.
Yeah, because like here in New York, they're like, "We're gonna fuck you up, Henry."
And there they can just talk normal and it sounds right, you know?
Yeah, so I would like maybe I would love that. Um,
Uh,
but yeah, so we got to go get our Six tickets. But yeah, I don't know what other musicals we're gonna see. I did want to see Little Shop of Horrors because that's one of my favorites.
that
But
would be
but
good.
Jinx Monsoon isn't it? And not that I don't love Jinx Monsoon. I do love Jinx Monsoon. But I know that
It's
if
gonna
I
draw a crowd and they're gonna see
yeah, and then
you.
they're like, oh, that's so sweet. Fifi came to support Jinx, and I'm just like, ugh. So I don't want to do that. But I do want to see. I do
Let's
want
see
to
it
see it later.
anyways. Who cares? Who gives a fuck?
I care because it's just unenjoyable when people are watching you, Donna. It's just not fun.
Well, you just have your hoodie on, have your glasses,
I'm not gonna
put on
go
some
in there
prosthetics.
like fucking what's his name from Mean Girls. She doesn't even go here.
She doesn't even go here.
I'm not gonna do it, but
Literally, shove like that.
I do want to go see that. So maybe I'll go see that when Jinx leaves, sadly. But yeah. So there's that. But y'all, we've been
Hmm.
on for an hour. That is it for today's podcast. So that
Okay.
went by fast.
That did go by fast.
Yeah,
I
but y'all,
have a little list of things to talk about that we'll eventually get to someday. So
tomorrow,
tomorrow.
next week, y'all, it's gonna be Donna's episode. She's gonna unleash her notebook.
Oh God.
We're
There's some doozies in there, let me tell you.
unleashing the notebook, y'all. So that's gonna be that. Y'all, thank you so much for everything. Also, Katie and Artemis, thank you for getting us paid.
Thank you.
No, really,
Seriously, that's
really,
very
really nice.
kind.
So, but yeah, all right, y'all. We will see you next Monday, same time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful week.
Straight
Bye.
guys.